Your morning news now. The gunman who killed 5 of his co-workers at the Molson Coors Brewery in Milwaukee on Wednesday reportedly had a long-running dispute with at least one of his co-workers, but the motive is still unknown. Police have identified the gunman as 51-year-old Anthony Farrell and released the names of his 5 victims ranging in age from 33 to 61 years old. As the Milwaukee police continue to search for answers, the Molson Coors Brewery will remain closed. A Milwaukee business is printing T-shirts and planning to give them to Molson Coors employees. Brew City Printing makes T-shirts and other branded items and are now screening Miller Strong T-shirts. The company says they will be giving the shirts to all brewery employees and their families. Currently, there are no plans to sell them to the public.
And today is going to be another chilly day. We should be in the mid-30s this time of the year. We're going to be in the upper 20s today, but a big warm up for the weekend. 40 degrees Saturday, near 50 on Sunday. We will fall a little bit on Monday, but then we're back up into the 40s Tuesday and Wednesday and for the rest of the week.
Democratic Party hopefuls are trying to win voters in South Carolina ahead of the state's primary tomorrow. Senator Bernie Sanders leads in the polls nationally, but former Vice President Joe Biden is expected to carry South Carolina. There is rising support in Wisconsin for Democratic presidential frontrunner Bernie Sanders. That's according to a new Marquette Law School poll. The Vermont senator was selected by 29% of those polled as their first choice in the Democratic primary. That is up 10% over last month. 464 people were surveyed for the preference poll with a margin of error of plus or minus 5.1 percentage points.
Nurses see the environment. Allow them to unionize.
Wisconsin nurses and their supporters are demanding union recognition from UW hospitals. Employees are asking for better nurse-to-patient ratios and overall better working conditions. The UW Hospital Board denied their request, claiming they are unable to acknowledge the union because of Act 10, which banned most collective bargaining for public employees in the state. Act 10 did remove the previous union, and nurses say since then workload has only gotten worse. Teachers in St. Paul, Minnesota have notified the district they intend to strike on March 9th. Educators say they need more mental health support for students, additional multilingual staff, and better special education services. Members of St. Paul Federation of Educators say mediation between the union and St. Paul Public Schools is not going well, but discussion will continue today and into the weekend. Thousands of farmers and agriculture professionals are in La Crosse to learn about organic farming. The Midwest Organic and Sustainable Education Service, or MOSES, started at the La Crosse Center. The 3-day conference includes workshops, roundtable discussions, and exhibitions.
We're really looking to make it a community space and have it as a multi-generational area.
Burns Park in La Crosse will undergo a major revitalization project this spring. A new plan developed by groups in the community shows a new playground area, an art wall, picnic area, benches, spots for playing chess, and additional landscaping. Now, the hope is that the updated park will appeal to lots of people. Some trails in La Crosse's lower Hickson Forest will be closed starting today because of seasonal freeze-thaw cycles. With the temperature dipping below freezing some nights, trails do become wet, they become muddy. Use of the trails can leave footprints and ruts that contribute to erosion and rough, bumpy terrain. We do have a list of trails that will be closed starting today on our website, news8000.com. UW La Crosse is moving forward with a $49 million project. The Wisconsin Building Commission approved the design report and gave authority to the Fieldhouse project on the UWL campus. The new building will include spaces for varsity and intramural sports, as well as seating for fans. Construction is expected to start this August, with UWL starting use of the building in the fall of 2022. Moontune's Winter Blues concert is happening this weekend. The performance will be at Celebrations on the River tomorrow. 2 local bands will be playing, Tug and Slow No Wake. The event starts at 5. That live music begins at 7. One of the Coulee Region Humane Society's largest fundraisers is taking place this weekend. The Cause for Paws benefit gathers Humane Society supporters for an evening of reflection and celebration of the thousands of animals the local shelter has cared for throughout the year. That event takes place Saturday at the Stony Creek Hotel in Onalaska.
Well, if you're in our southern and western communities this morning, you might be seeing a few snowflakes. Those are quickly moving out. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds today. Temperatures topping out in the upper 20s.
Thanks for sharing your morning with us. We hope you have a great weekend, and we will look forward to seeing you right back here on Monday morning.